Update. So I wasn't rolling the cameras because I wanted to just kind of take a peek at this project because I haven't really had time to touch it in a while. And shit just fucking started happening, and then, here I am. Shit happened behind the scenes, and I apologize. So I'm just gonna talk about some of those things that I did behind the scenes that I don't have any fucking video of because I'm a fucking boner. So other projects kind of have taken priority, but I'm kind of back now-ish. I still have stuff going on, but I'm trying to make this fucking thing happen. So, Anyway, the time away has been good because I was able to listen to these song ideas with a fresh perspective, and it kind of helped me to refine a few parts that it didn't quite feel right. That, before I was like, whatever, that's cool. But then after having that time apart from it, or the time away from it, coming back kind of shed some light on some stuff. So I'm gonna have a video on that at some point, the importance of taking breaks. So yeah, let's go over some of the things that I've done. Some of the things I did were, I laid down some new vocal phrasing because, just listening back to the songs, I'm like, "Ooh, let me grab a mic." And then you got some ideas and stuff, whatever. It kinda helped me to establish a better picture of, the overall intent because, sometimes I'll just do, a vocal idea that's just, a melody. It's like, I don't know what instrument's gonna do this yet, but I'm hearing this in my head, and the microphone's just the easiest fucking thing to just bust it out real quick? So I did some of that. I'm not gonna show you all of it because that shit's fucking embarrassing.
Fucking embarrassing!
But I guess I'll show you fucking. So those aren't actually words. I'm just blah, 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 that kind of shit. But that's what I was hearing in my head. So I recorded some stuff, and it's purposely quiet in the mix because I want to kind of fool my brain into thinking that those might be words, and then it makes it easier to hear words in that, and then end up writing lyrics, dude. So 12 out of 15 of these song ideas that I have, I'm like, yeah, these are I'm ready to just finish these motherfuckers. But 3 of them, I'm like, man, they still need some structural changes. So I'm taking those 3 and I'm kind of setting them aside, and I'm going to focus on those 12 winners. So my target originally was 10 songs, and right now I'm like, man, I don't know which songs. It's going to be tough to cut 2 songs. So we'll see what happens. I want to have demos of these 12 songs done by the end of July. And if I have time, if I finish ahead of time, then I will re-examine those other 3 songs, but I'm probably just going to cut them. So things still don't sound a whole lot different from the last episode. Because it's mostly been structural changes, and then those vocal ideas, the thing I just showed you. So it's still pretty rough, which is fine because that's kind of how I'm putting everything together. Is building incremental steps. It's a lot of these patterns are kind of simple and stuff, but that's kind of what I'm going for. I don't want it to be too modern, if that makes sense. So at this point, I'm excited about there's a identity sort of starting to pop up, and it's starting to feel like an album. There's plenty of variety, but everything feels like it's cohesive, and I'm stoked on that. Lots of synths, which was part of my target. So I still have some space here. I cleaned everything up and moved it into a new project file, but this is a little bit more focused now. It doesn't have 500 riff ideas in it. It all feels cohesive, and I'm like, yeah, dude, because I want to make a album, dude. I'm probably going to release these as singles, but I want it to be a album, dude. Yeah, so I have these structures mapped out. Takes a little bit of time, but it makes it a lot easier to navigate things. And I might refine this further down into riff parts, but that'll probably just happen before tracking once the riffs are actually finalized. Because right now it's like mostly just rhythm stuff, and I need to optimize the guitar riffs. Oh, I determined the fucking scales that I want to use in each fucking part, and I suck at fucking music theory. So, or I guess I should say I'm very not fluent. Influent? Is that a word? I'm not very fluent in music theory. Basically, I just used my piano keyboard to find scales that I like. You know, there's like a certain vibe. I think most musicians, even the ones who aren't really fluent in music theory, I think they still default to hearing scales most of the time. Because I mean, I've been doing music long enough that I hear scales without really knowing what the they are. But I highly encourage anyone to investigate. And in the process, you kind of learn a little bit about music theory just kind of by accident. But it's no biggie. It's not gonna like ruin your music or anything. So yeah, where the fuck did I put those? Somewhere over the fucking rainbow. It's right here, bitch. So here's an example. So Cubase has a cool scale finder thing. You don't need this, but this just makes it handy. You got or scale assistant. Sorry, that's what it's called. And it will suggest scales. So this combination of notes that like sounded cool to me. It could be any of these fucking scales apparently. And so you know you fucking choose one. So anyway, the next fucking step is like I'm just gonna jam around on different instruments. Like a lot of these riffs are just fucking open notes right now, and now that I have the fucking scale, I can build, build some fucking more interesting riffs. And knowing the scale basically gives me like bumpers. Like if I'm bowling or something, it's like having the fucking bumpers on the. Is that what they call those? Cover the gutters so that you can't fucking get any gutter balls. It's basically what a fucking scale, a musical scale is. So yeah, that's the next thing. I'm just gonna be jamming. Like I'll do some guitar ideas, and those might inspire some other drum ideas or bass ideas or synth ideas, whatever. And then you just fucking jam it out and have a good fucking time. I've got 12 fucking songs to do that, so that's kind of exciting. So yeah, my goal is to have completed demos or prototypes or whatever of at least these 12 songs by the end of July. So I'm trying to I gotta put the pedal to the metal. There's still quite a bit of work to do, so it's a pretty ambitious goal. So I might not make it, but I'm gonna fucking try. So wish me luck, and I will see you on the next one. Maybe on the next one I'll have some completed demos. We'll see. All right. Now I stop the recording with this button.